Professor P.C. Joshi ji, Vice Chancellor, Delhi University, Professor Balram Pani ji, Dean of Colleges, University of Delhi, Professor Suman Kundu, Director, University of Delhi South Campus, Professor Shivkumar Sahadev, Principal, Shivaji College, Sri Ajay Bhatia, Chairman, Shivaji College, governing body members, principals of various colleges, and my dear students, distinguished guests, and others watching this program virtually. दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के शिवाजी कॉलेज की हीरक जयंती के समापन समारोह में वर्चुअल शामिल होने पर मुझे बहुत खुशी है और ज़्यादा खुशी हो सकते थे इफ इट इज एक्चुअल दैन वर्चुअल, मगर वर्चुअल हैज़ बिकम नाउ रियल, तो इसलिए वर्चुअल कार्यक्रम आज करना पड़ रहा है। सफलता और उपलब्धियों से भरे 60 साल किसी भी संस्थान के लिए महत्वपूर्ण मील का पत्थर होते हैं। इस अवसर पर मैं इस कॉलेज के भूतपूर्व और वर्तमान शिक्षकगण, छात्रों एवं स्टाफ को बधाई देता हूँ। ऐसे अवसर में हमें शिक्षा और राष्ट्र की सेवा में शिक्षण संस्थानों की महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका याद दिलाते हैं। शिवाजी कॉलेज, फाउंडेड इन द ईयर 1961 by the then Union Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Punjab Rao Deshmukh ji, has come a long way and is today counted among some of the most reputed institutions in the country. Its NAAC and NIRF rankings speak volumes about the quality of education being provided here. The green campus of Shivaji College also houses a beautiful herbal garden, I am told. It has been recently awarded the Dr. Meenakshi Gopinath Cup for the best herbal garden of the university from among the various universities for 2 consecutive times. I am happy that the college is not only doing well academically, but also doing its bit for the environment. मुझे यह जानकर खुशी है कि शिवाजी कॉलेज के छात्र सामाजिक कार्यों और पर्यावरण संरक्षण के कार्यों में बढ़ चढ़कर हिस्सा लेते रहे हैं। मुझे बताया गया कि आप सामाजिक कार्यों के लिए चंदा अभियानों में, स्वास्थ्य शिविर आयोजित करने में, स्वच्छता अभियान में, वृक्षारोपण अभियान में भाग लेते रहे हैं। वृद्धजनों की सेवा, बुजुर्ग लोगों का सेवा, वो गरीब बच्चों का शिक्षा, आप ऐसी सामाजिक विषयों पर जन जागरण अभियान चलाते रहे हैं। युवाओं में सामाजिक चेतना और संवेदना विकसित करने के लिए इस प्रकार सामाजिक कार्य बहुत जरूरी है। युवाओं में करुणा और जोश दोनों भाव साथ साथ मिलते हैं। आखिर करुणा और संवेदना पैदा करना ही तो शिक्षा की आत्मा है। समाज के अन्य सदस्यों के प्रति करुणा, अपने परिवेश और पर्यावरण के प्रति संवेदनाशील होना, यही तो नैतिकता का आधार है। माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वी एज ए नेशन are emerging from one of the most trying times with COVID-19 pandemic wreaking havoc globally. From individuals to communities, from voluntary organizations to state agencies, everyone in India has come forward to collectively overcome one of the severest challenges mankind has faced in recent times. I am happy about it, the unity that has been shown. And the center, state and local bodies and other organizations working as a team India, we have been able to overcome this pandemic. I am told that Shivaji College and its students also strove to mitigate the hardship of people affected by the pandemic. From giving substantial fee concessions to all students to offering support to outstation students, from setting up COVID task forced to opening vaccination center in the premises, assisted by NCC volunteers. Shivaji College has set a fine example as an educational institution. My compliments to you, to the student, to the staff, and to management. I am happy to note that NSS volunteers from Shivaji College, along with other University of Delhi colleges, took initiative to connect health emergency support providers with affected persons and their families in the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. This is the essence of our culture, helping one another during a crisis. I am glad we as a community lived up to our ancient philosophy of share and care. Dear faculty members, I would like to convey my appreciation to all of you for imparting education online and ensuring that students did not suffer academically during the pandemic. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, our former president and a great scholar, teacher, thinker, had said, and I quote, "The end product of education should be a free, creative man who can battle against historic circumstances and the adversities of nature," unquote. I feel gurus or teachers play a life-changing role in every student's life. The values and teachings they impart will help shape the life of an individual and the society at large. My dear youngsters, I feel that apart from giving quality education, our teachers must also help in instilling a sense of purpose, pride in our culture, and inculcate in students the ability to face difficult situations with courage and equanimity. Educational institutions must pay special attention to the emotional stress faced by students, especially in the wake of pandemic. Once normalcy returns and students attend regular classes, teachers must transform classrooms into hubs of innovative learning and keep the students motivated to give their best to achieve their goals. My dear students, learning is an endless yet fruitful journey in which both students and teachers advance together. Your teachers and gurus are an anchor in your life and will be your guide in light. Therefore, no matter how successful you become, never forget their cardinal role in shaping your lives. Remembering that hard work never goes unrewarded and will always yield positive results. So don't give up. Fight for your dreams and make a difference to the world. I always say one should remember mother tongue, motherland, teachers and gurus. In spite of so much advancement in technology, gurus still play an important role. They are your guides. You have to follow their advice. In recently concluded Olympics, we came to know of many remarkable stories of athletes who moved heaven and earth to make it to the most prestigious events in the world in their chosen discipline. We must draw inspiration from these phenomenal sports persons who not only made the country proud with their achievements, but also generated widespread interest in various sports which were probably not as popular before Olympics. Some of these sports persons took the path less traveled and left a lasting impact on many. There is a lesson in this for everyone. Trust in your goal and your journey and give you all to it yourself. Success will inevitably follow. But dear students and faculty members, I have always stressed the need for schools and colleges to promote sports, yoga, and other forms of physical activities. Students should be allowed to spend equal time both in classroom and recreation grounds. Participation in sports boosts confidence, builds team spirit, and improves physical fitness, which is important to combat the rising incidence of lifestyle diseases, especially among the youth. Therefore, sport should be made part of curriculum. It should not be left as an extracurricular activity. It part of curriculum. Students must be encouraged to place equal emphasis on sports and other forms of physical activities. If you are physically fit, you will be mentally alert. Dear students and faculty members, India has had long, illustrious past of holistic education. We were once known as Viswaguru. The aim of education in ancient India was not just the acquisition of knowledge or degree, but also of wisdom, complete realization and liberation of the self. The ancient Indian education system has produced scholars like Charaka and Susruta, Aryabhatta, Bhaskaracharya, Chanakya, Patanjali, and many others. Their lasting contribution in diverse fields such as mathematics, astronomy, metallurgy, medical sciences, and surgery, civil engineering and architecture, shipbuilding and navigation, yoga, fine arts, and chess, among others, have enriched the body of learning as a whole. It was due to many such giants and the outstanding education system of the ancient times that India was known as Viswaguru. I was telling you. The new education policy, with an emphasis on education in one's mother tongue and a host of other path-breaking initiatives built into it, promises to restore India's role as a Viswaguru. There is a huge potential for Indians to overcome and become a world leader in various technology domains, given the demographic advantage and the presence of highly talented youth in our country. To reach this milestone, we need to go beyond books and explore the experiential method of learning. This is very important. The experiential learning approach goes way back to the time in Gurukuls. Students were taught by their gurus in hands-on manner, giving them practical experiences in an open environment. I feel the experiential method of learning, which helps students think critically and creatively, is the way forward and should be inculcated in our education system. My dear students and faculty members, Shivaji College has now entered an important phase in its journey, and I am sure it has already set higher goals and new milestones to accomplish. As the Vice President of India and the Chancellor of this prestigious Delhi University, I once again congratulate all of you on the completion of the 60th anniversary of your college. Remember, success shall come to those who persevere it. So keep dreaming and work hard. Be disciplined to fulfill your dreams. With these words, I wish you college very success, every success. The name Shivaji. Shivaji means pride of India. Shivaji means energy. Shivaji means dynamism. So Shivaji means really giving succor to the people. So you as a college should follow the example set by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and then improve your physical fitness and also your skills and upgrade yourself and become ideal citizens. May you all shine even brighter in the times to come and make the nation proud. Jai Hind.